Have you ever opened your closet, stared at rows of carefully chosen clothes, and still felt like something was off? You have pieces you've loved for years, styles that once felt like you, but now somehow the colors feel too dull, too harsh, or like they belong to someone else entirely. It's not that you've lost your sense of style, it's that your essence, your presence, has evolved, and what once lit you up might no longer reflect the woman you are today. Color, believe it or not, carries more than style. It carries emotion. It shapes how others see us, but more importantly, how we see ourselves. And at this stage of life, you deserve colors that make you feel radiant, not invisible, polished, not outdated, alive, not fading. Because here's the truth no one tells you. You don't need to chase youth to feel beautiful. You just need the right shades, tones that elevate you, not overpower you, that bring warmth to your skin, light to your eyes, and confidence to your presence. In today's video, we're not just talking about color theory or trends. We're diving into 5 timeless color palettes that flatter mature skin, reflect your natural glow, and simplify your wardrobe in the most elegant way. These are the tones that help you feel refined, fresh, and unmistakably you. And don't worry, this isn't about rules. It's about rediscovering what feels good, what makes you shine, and what makes getting dressed feel joyful again. Now let's begin with a color that turns heads without shouting. A jewel tone so rich, it practically radiates confidence. Rich jewel tones, radiance from within. There's something undeniably powerful about color that dares to be bold yet remains elegant. And that's exactly what jewel tones do. They don't scream for attention, they glow from within, just like you. Let's start with one of the most universally flattering colors of all time, emerald green. It's the kind of shade that doesn't ask for permission. It walks into a room with quiet grace and leaves a lasting impression. Emerald green flatters every skin tone, from porcelain to deep chocolate, and brings a sense of freshness that feels both timeless and refined. It doesn't try too hard, it simply works. Picture a softly tailored emerald blouse, paired with gold or pearl accents. The way it catches the light, brings warmth to the face, and makes your eyes sparkle. It's a kind of everyday luxury that never feels overdone. And whether you're headed to lunch with friends or a candlelit dinner, emerald is versatile enough to carry you through with elegance. Now let's talk about her sister shade, sapphire blue. If emerald is fresh and glowing, sapphire is commanding and composed. It's the color of deep oceans, midnight skies, and effortless confidence. Think of Amal Clooney, poised, powerful, always polished. Sapphire blue is one of her signature hues for a reason. Whether it's a sleek dress or a structured blazer, this shade adds quiet drama. It says, "I know who I am." And for women over 60, that kind of presence isn't just beautiful, it's magnetic. Sapphire is also incredibly wearable. It transitions seamlessly from day to night, from casual to formal, and it pairs beautifully with neutrals like ivory, charcoal, or beige. Even a simple sapphire scarf thrown over a soft gray sweater can transform an outfit from ordinary to outstanding. What makes jewel tones so special is their richness. They have depth, they reflect light in a way that lifts the face and brings warmth to the skin, and unlike trendy colors that come and go, these tones are eternally chic. So if you've been feeling like your wardrobe is fading into the background, these colors will bring you back into focus, gracefully, powerfully, and with zero effort. Let's keep going, because once your colors begin to shine, you'll want everything else to feel just as soft and radiant. Soft neutrals, the art of quiet confidence. There's a quiet kind of elegance that doesn't need boldness to be seen. It whispers, it soothes, and it always leaves a lasting impression. That's the beauty of soft neutrals, creams, ivories, beiges, camels, and gentle grays. They may seem simple at first glance, but they hold a secret power, the power to make everything feel refined without even trying. Imagine slipping into an ivory blouse on a sunny morning. It doesn't shout for attention. Instead, it frames your face with light. It gives your complexion a soft glow and your spirit a sense of ease. That's not just fashion, it's comfort with dignity. Cream and ivory are the lighter cousins of stark white, but far more forgiving. While true white can sometimes wash us out, these off-whites brighten your presence in a much gentler way. They pair beautifully with any skin tone, and with textures like silk, linen, or fine knit, they feel like luxury without being loud. Then we have camel and beige, warm, grounded shades that add richness to your outfit in the most natural way. A camel coat draped over the shoulders, or a beige cashmere sweater against the skin, instantly makes you look put together, even if you're just heading to the market. They say, I know who I am, and I choose peace over noise. And let's not forget gray, especially mid to dark gray. Not boring, not bleak, but balanced. Gray gives you structure. It allows your accessories, your makeup, even your mood to stand out. It's the perfect base for layering or keeping things sleek and tailored. Soft neutrals are not safe choices. They are intentional. They allow your elegance to lead rather than the fabric. They create harmony. They don't demand attention, they invite it. And that's why, for women in their 60s and beyond, these shades feel like home. They give you freedom to mix, to layer, to express without overwhelm. And most of all, they let your natural presence shine. Because the older we get, the more we realize refinement doesn't come from extravagance, it comes from clarity, and the clearest style statements are often the softest. But if soft neutrals are the whisper, then earth tones are the steady heartbeat of any elegant wardrobe. Let's take a look at the grounded colors that bring warmth, soul, and strength to your everyday style. Elegant earth tones, rooted, warm, and effortlessly refined. There's something incredibly grounding about earth tones. They feel warm, they feel real, and more than anything, they feel familiar. These are the colors of nature's calmest moments, of deep forests, autumn leaves, and rich soil. And when woven into your wardrobe, they create an aura of strength, warmth, and quiet sophistication. Let's start with olive green. It's subtle, but never boring. Chic without being flashy. Olive has this rare ability to act like a neutral, but with personality. Imagine a tailored olive blazer. It brings structure, but still feels soft. You can wear it with beige, cream, even dusty pink or denim. Olive brings a sense of balance that feels perfect for this season of life. Mature, calm, self-assured. Now move to burnt sienna, or as many call it, rust. This shade is like a warm hug on a crisp fall day. It's rich and golden, like the last sunlight before evening. Wearing rust feels cozy, but also elevated. Think of a rust suede jacket or a flowy midi skirt. It adds depth to your look without overpowering you. Rust is especially beautiful on warmer skin tones, but when paired with ivory or soft gray, it works for anyone. It's the kind of color that makes you feel like you've stepped right into your element. And then there's deep chocolate brown, an often overlooked alternative to black. It's just as flattering, but so much softer. While black can sometimes feel heavy, chocolate offers elegance with a touch of warmth. Try a chocolate brown coat, ankle boots, or even a pair of trousers. It brings timeless class to your outfit while still feeling approachable and grounded. What makes these earth tones so special isn't just their beauty, it's the emotion they carry. They make you feel calm, rooted safe in your own skin. For women over 60, these colors are more than stylish. They're soulful. They connect you back to yourself, to your quiet power and your natural grace. When you wear these shades, it doesn't feel like you're trying, it feels like you're becoming, and that's why they're the heart of an elegant wardrobe, effortless, grounded, and deeply beautiful. Now, if earth tones are your roots, then classic darks are your timeless strength. Let's explore the shades that have dressed icons for decades and still feel just as powerful today. Classic dark tones, timeless sophistication with subtle power. Some colors don't just look good, they command respect. They hold presence, history, and power without ever raising their voice. These are the classic dark tones, elegant, dignified, and endlessly versatile. Let's begin with one of the most beloved shades in timeless fashion, navy blue. Navy isn't just an alternative to black, it's softer, friendlier, yet every bit as polished. It gives you structure without severity, depth without darkness. A navy blazer over an ivory blouse, a classic navy dress paired with pearls. These aren't just outfits, they're statements. They say, I'm here, I'm strong, I don't need to shout to be seen. Then there's burgundy, and her deeper sister, wine. These rich reds have long been associated with royalty, refinement, and resilience. When Oprah Winfrey steps out in a wine-colored coat, she doesn't need sequins or sparkle. The color speaks volumes on its own. Burgundy is perfect for cooler months. A cozy sweater, a wool scarf, a structured handbag. In this hue brings richness and soul to your style. It complements most skin tones, especially when worn close to the face, and it adds depth in a way that feels both passionate and poised. And finally, let's talk about charcoal black, softer than pure black, but just as powerful. It's the secret weapon of women who want elegance without harshness. Queen Latifah, known for her flawless fashion, often chooses charcoal over jet black. Why? Because it flatters the skin, softens the silhouette, and still holds all the grace of formal black. With none of the heaviness, charcoal trousers, a soft knit top, or even a dress coat in this shade creates a grounded, intelligent look. It's the kind of color that whispers sophistication in every movement. These classic dark tones do more than dress you, they honor you. They work across seasons, occasions, and decades. They allow your jewelry, your hair, and your expression to shine without ever stealing the spotlight. For women in their 60s, these shades don't age you. They define you. They carry stories. They carry presence. They carry you beautifully through every chapter. And yet sometimes, all we need is a bit of softness, a breath of air, a little lightness to balance the strength. Let's explore the gentle magic of pastels and how to wear them in a way that feels fresh, elegant, and utterly modern. Pale pastels, gentle, feminine, and effortlessly radiant. Sometimes what your style needs isn't more structure or contrast, but a little lightness, a breath of air, a return to softness. That's the quiet beauty of pale pastels. These gentle hues are like a soft embrace. They don't overwhelm, but they do uplift. They bring femininity, freshness, and a quiet elegance that feels both delicate and deeply grounded. Let's begin with blush pink. It's warm, but not too sweet. Romantic, but still grown up. A blush blouse paired with beige trousers creates a look that's both soothing and polished. Or try a silky blush scarf with an ivory sweater. It's the kind of subtle detail that makes people look twice, but not because it's loud, because it's beautiful. Then we have dusty blue, softer than navy, but still refined. It carries a sense of calm, like still water or early morning skies. Dusty blue is flattering on every skin tone. A lightweight sweater, a soft wrap, or even a skirt in this shade brings grace to any outfit. It pairs perfectly with taupe, soft gray, or even olive for a look that feels serene and elevated. And then there's lavender. Elegant, unexpected, and quietly luxurious. Lavender adds a touch of uniqueness without being flashy. A lavender cardigan or flowy dress feels gentle, sophisticated, and just a bit whimsical in the best way. What makes these pastels so wearable is their versatility. They can be worn head to toe for a monochromatic moment of softness, or paired with neutrals to create balance and dimension. And here's a tip to make them truly shine. Pair pale pastels with grounding tones, blush pink with light gray, dusty blue with camel, lavender with charcoal. The contrast creates harmony. Soft meets strong, light meets grounded. And just like that, your entire look feels thoughtful, modern, and effortlessly elegant. Pastels aren't just for spring or youth. They are for any woman who wants to feel light on her feet, bright in her spirit, and open to joy. Because in the end, fashion after 60 isn't about dressing younger, it's about dressing lighter, finer, more in tune with who you are now. And after discovering all these stunning palettes, from bold jewel tones to soft pastels, there's one final message you deserve to hear. Let's bring it all together. Maybe as you watch this, a color spoke to you. Maybe it reminded you of who you were, or maybe of who you're becoming. Because style at this stage isn't about trends. It's not about hiding wrinkles or covering gray. It's about revealing the grace, the wisdom, the quiet power you've carried all along. So whether you feel most like yourself in emerald or in ivory, or wrapped in dusty lavender, know this: you don't have to change who you are to be beautiful. You just need colors that honor her, that reflect the light you already carry. Every shade we explored today isn't here to reinvent you. It's here to help you reconnect with your softness, with your elegance, with your joy. Because yes, aging is real, but so is refinement, so is peace, so is that radiant kind of confidence that only comes from living a life fully felt. Your closet doesn't have to be a reminder of who you were. It can be a celebration of who you are now and who you're still becoming. So take these palettes and make them yours. Wear them with pride, with ease, and with that unmistakable grace that only women like you possess. And if this video sparked something in you, if you felt seen, inspired, or simply understood, don't forget to subscribe and stay with me on this journey. There's so much more to explore, so much more to celebrate, because you deserve to feel this beautiful every single day.